lot of people who are moving to Asheville start with the same big question. Should I live in North Asheville or South Asheville? The truth is that they are both fantastic areas, but there are some distinct differences that are really helpful to know. I'm Justin Grogan, your Asheville real estate advisor, and I have helped a ton of buyers just like you who are curious to learn more about life and real estate here in Asheville. In today's video, we're going to break down the real differences between North and South Asheville. If you find this kind of content helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with the new videos we put out every week. As our starting point in our comparison of North Asheville versus South Asheville, we actually need to start with a quick history lesson, and I promise it'll be quick. But understanding when these areas developed goes a really long way in explaining why they feel so different today. So North Asheville, it took shape early in Asheville's development, specifically from the early 1900s through the post-war years. Much of this area evolved during the same era as the Biltmore estate. And so many of the people who were connected to George Vanderbilt and were in his orbit lived here in the neighborhoods just north of downtown. These neighborhoods were created at a time when walkability, craftsmanship, and residential character were core priorities. And you can still feel that in how the neighborhoods live today. That early foundation is a big part of why North Asheville feels so established. Mature trees, historic architecture, traditional street grids, and walkable pockets where homes, parks, and commercial clusters sit naturally close together. South Asheville, on the other hand, developed a lot later. So most of the growth in South Asheville happened from the 1980s into the early 2000s. The result is that in South Asheville, you'll find a lot of newer subdivisions, broader commercial corridors, and more master-planned communities like Biltmore Park that reflect modern, suburban design and the conveniences that come with that. Now, because of that later car-centric development, South Asheville feels a little bit newer, it's more structured, and it's built around ease of movement. You've got wider roads, larger commercial and retail centers, and more consistent architectural styles throughout the areas. Now, these origin stories between North and South help us contrast between vibe and lifestyle, and they set the stage for the next piece of the puzzle, what these neighborhoods actually look and feel like today. When comparing North Asheville to South Asheville, one of the clearest differences is the character of the neighborhoods and the types and styles of homes that you'll find in each area. North Asheville offers some of the most historic and architecturally distinctive neighborhoods in all of Western North Carolina. In Montford, you'll see early 1900s craftsman and Victorian-style homes with original details, deep front porches, and big, beautiful yards. Grove Park features stately stone homes, classic Tudor designs, and tree-lined streets that were shaped during Asheville's early boom years. Lakeview Park offers larger homes around Beaver Lake, many of which have mid-century or traditional styles that give that neighborhood a timeless feel. North Asheville is particularly appealing for architecture enthusiasts and buyers who prioritize historic character and charm. Each street and each pocket of the area carries its own personality, shaped by decades of craftsmanship and unique architectural eras. South Asheville, by contrast, reflects a much more modern era of development. Here, you're going to find newer residential communities, master-planned neighborhoods, and more modern craftsman or traditional designs. Neighborhoods like Biltmore Park offer walkable, mixed-use living with sidewalks, parks, and a true community center. And in Arden and Skyland areas, neighborhoods built from the 1990s onward create a cleaner, more predictable streetscape. Now, both appeal to different types of buyers. It really just depends on what's most important to you. When it comes to everyday conveniences and amenities, North Asheville and South Asheville offer two very different experiences. Now, focusing first on North Asheville, this is where you're going to find some of the most beloved local spots in all of the city. Liberty House Coffee and Cafe is a go-to for morning coffee or a relaxed breakfast outside. Vinny's Neighborhood Italian is one of Asheville's true staples, and it is packed with locals almost every night. Tall John's combines that neighborhood tavern feel with truly exceptional cuisine. The overall experience in North Asheville is intimate and distinctly local, with businesses that feel super closely tied to the community itself. Now, in South Asheville, by contrast, it is built around convenience and variety. Biltmore Town Square brings restaurants, shopping, fitness, and entertainment together in one walkable hub. Along Hendersonville Road and Airport Road, you're going to find a wide range of nationally known restaurants, big box retailers, familiar grocery stores, medical offices, as well as some locally owned favorites as well. It's the part of town where you can accomplish most of your errands within a really tight radius, which makes day-to-day living incredibly efficient in South Asheville. How do North and South Asheville compare in their access to outdoor recreation? Well, the answer is that they both have a ton of great options, and you really can't go wrong with either area. North Asheville gives you quick access to the Blue Ridge Parkway, which opens the door to some of the most scenic trails and overlooks in our entire region. Popular spots like Craggy Gardens and the overlook pull-offs along the parkway are all just minutes away. Beaver Lake adds another layer of outdoor lifestyle to North Asheville with its walking loop and the bird sanctuary. And there's also the botanical gardens at UNC Asheville that offer a peaceful, shaded space for a quieter connection to nature. South Asheville leans toward a more active, recreation-focused outdoor experience. Bent Creek is one of the top mountain biking and trail running areas in all of Western North Carolina. The North Carolina Arboretum provides gardens, greenways, and easy hikes that are perfect for all ages and fitness levels. Lake Powhatan offers swimming and lakeside trails, while Lake Julian is super accessible. It's a lakefront park with playgrounds, pavilions, and paddleboat rentals. You're closer to Pisgah National Forest and DuPont State Forest when you're in South Asheville, so this expands the range of hiking options and gives you greater access to the gorgeous waterfalls that our region is so known for. Accessibility is another area where the differences between North Asheville and South Asheville are pretty clear. North Asheville offers close, straightforward access to downtown and the central parts of the city. Merriman Avenue and Charlotte Street funnel you directly into the heart of Asheville, and so many of the neighborhoods on the north side are walkable to the city center. You're just closer to where much of the action happens here in Asheville. Now, in South Asheville, you're further from downtown, but you're more connected to additional parts of our region. So while traffic on Hendersonville Road and Airport Road can get a little busy, you've got immediate access to Interstate 26, the Asheville Airport, and the communities of Arden, Hendersonville, and Brevard that are just outside of Asheville. So North Asheville is about being close to the city center, while South Asheville is about being more connected to our broader region. With all of these differences in mind, the real question becomes, which part of Asheville is the better fit for you and your lifestyle? North Asheville tends to be the go-to choice for buyers who love architectural character, historic neighborhoods, and homes that feel like they have a story to tell. It's also a great fit for anyone who wants quick access to downtown and access to all of Asheville's cultural scene. The pockets up here feel walkable, established, and full of classic residential charm. It's an easy fit for people who appreciate personality, history, and being close to the heartbeat of the city. South Asheville, on the other hand, is often the better option for buyers who prefer newer homes, master-planned communities, and a more organized suburban experience. It's perfect for people who prioritize convenience, whether that's being near major roads, near the airport, or by a wide range of shops, services, and amenities. If you want newer construction, a more structured community layout, and excellent regional connectivity, South Asheville tends to check a lot of boxes for you. The bottom line is that both sides of town offer great quality of life. They just shine in completely different ways. So there you have it. Both North Asheville and South Asheville have so much to offer and are really tremendous communities that both shine in their own ways. It really just boils down to which one best matches what's important to you. And that is where I come in. If you're thinking about making the move to Asheville, I would love to connect. Shoot me a message, give me a call, and let's get you started on finding your place here in Asheville. I'm Justin Grogan, your Asheville real estate advisor. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.